5 seconds to go. Start. The finding of the Gujarat High Court that the requirement of issuing notice of a court proceeding to a victim or a dependent under section 15A3 in order to provide them an opportunity of being heard is mandatory finds echo in multiple High Court decisions, including a decision of the Rajasthan High Court. We find ourselves in agreement with the proposition and hold that subsections 3 and 5 of section 15A are mandatory in nature. In the present case, it is evident that the right to notice and to be heard were violated initially when SB Criminal Appeal number 1132 of 2019 was heard by the High Court against the denial of bail by the special judge in the first bail application. The appellant was present through counsel. The appeal under section 14A2 of the SC/ST Act was not pressed by the first respondent and was accordingly dismissed. Section 14A2 is in the following terms: notwithstanding anything contained in subsection 3 of section 378 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 2 of 1974, an appeal shall lie to the High Court against an order of the Special Court or the exclusive Special Court granting of refusing bail. When the High Court entertained SB Criminal Appeal number 2518 of 2019 on 7th November 2019, no notice was given to the appellant. The High Court allowed the application for bail. When the appellant moved the High Court for cancellation of bail, the single judge took the view that compliance with the principles of natural justice at that particular stage would cure the deficiency. There has been a clear infraction of the mandate of the statute. Subsections 3 and 5 have been introduced by the Parliament to ensure a right to be heard to the person against whom the offence is committed or to the dependents. These provisions must be scrupulously observed. We cannot agree with the finding of the single judge that the defect in not issuing notice to the victim or their dependent and depriving them of the opportunity to be heard in the concerned proceedings for grant of bail can be cured by providing them a hearing in a proceeding that arose subsequently for cancellation of bail. Compliance with the principles of natural justice must be observed at every stage under the mandate of the statute. Atrocities against members of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes are not a thing of the past. They continue to be a reality in our society even today. Hence, the statutory provisions which have been enacted by Parliament as a measure of protecting the constitutional rights of persons belonging to the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes must be complied with and enforced conscientiously. There has been an evident breach of the statutory requirements embodied in subsections 3 and 5 of section 15A in the present case. So,